What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming at you live and direct, and welcome back to the channel, man. I had to jump on here real fast. Is Stephen a snitch? Man, if you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notification as soon as you come into the building, man, because, boy, this weekend, it was crazy. Stephen A. Smith came on NBA Countdown and admitted that he called a league office after watching Russell Westbrook's performance in the Dallas Mavericks LA Clippers game. And he said that he called the league office to ask why wasn't Russell Westbrook suspended. And boy, that set some people off, bro. Gilla the King, Jalen Rose, people jumping in on this thing because they believe Stephen A was out of pocket. And that's why I had to entitle this thing as Stephen A a snitch. Now, guys, Stephen A has responded and said, look, man, that's his job to call and get information and things like that. But I think Stephen A made a mistake on this one. If he did call, he probably shouldn't have told people, because the way it came across was that he was trying to get people suspended. And Stephen A gets hit a lot, man, for having his favorites, people that he will try to hold accountable, and then people that he will make excuses for, if you want to say it like that. And y'all know I'm a Stephen A fan. I ain't got nothing against Stephen A, but this time, bruh, he may have screwed the pooch, man. I don't know if you call somebody and ask why didn't you suspend them, and the league gave him a reason. But one of the things you guys got to start recognizing is, if you are going to do something like that, I don't know if it's a benefit to tell people you did it. Now, Dallas ended up losing the game. Russell Westbrook played a lot because obviously Kawhi Leonard is out and that kind of thing. Stephen A is probably going to get hit for this more than what he got hit for going on Fox News with Hannity. Now, I don't know if Stephen A is doing it on purpose, because, again, his YouTube channel is shooting up. So shout out to Stephen A for getting those subscribers on YouTube. Again, man, like, all of us are in the content creation business, and you want to see those clicks. You want to see those subscribers go up and that kind of thing. But, man, everybody is calling him a snitch. Gilla the Kid even went after Kendrick Perkins, and Kendrick Perkins agreed with what Stephen A said about Russell Westbrook's performance, but he didn't agree with Russell Westbrook being called to the carpet by Stephen A at the league office. I hate I'm probably putting it out there wrong, but my point to you is, I think he agreed with what Stephen A was saying about his performance. I don't think Kendrick Perkins want any of the smoke when it comes to Stephen A picking up the phone and calling the league office and admitting it. I think everybody know these guys have their sources, and their job is to bring you all the insider information. But I think Stephen A made a big mistake right here, because when you're the top paid guy at ESPN, or one of the top paid guys, you know you're under the microscope. And if people want to call you a sellout, a snitch, a Uncle Tom, all this kind of stuff, man, that's even tougher. And I think, guys, that there's a problem here, because, again, if you're gonna do it, just don't tell people you did it. I get that you got a job to do, but the way it's coming across, Stephen A got to recognize that you've gotten to the mountaintop, but you also got to do those things that got you there. And one of the things that got you there is that the players saw you as somebody they connect with, somebody that would get their story out. Now, if you look at Russell Westbrook's performance, it was bad. It was bad. I mean, he got ejected. It was probably one of the worst games we see Russell Westbrook playing. But if the NBA is not going to suspend him on their own, I don't think it's right that somebody calls and tries to see why he wasn't suspended. At the end of the day, I got to rock with Gilla the Kid on this one, because I think he's right. Now, you know, the way he said it and all that kind of stuff could have been different. You know, and you rock with Stephen A, but Stephen A went public and told people what he did, which means he's got to be corrected in public. And I think you're going to see a lot more people come down on him, man. So, yeah, bruh, even though you may not be a snitch, you came across as one right now. Hey, I'm just Jeff, man. I'm just a guy over here with a small YouTube channel. My opinion doesn't matter. But Stephen A, I rock with you. But this is a little bit tough to rock with you on this one. And I'm surprised Russell Westbrook, and I expect to see more NBA players come out. And I don't think you're going to see a situation where people are going to be embracing Stephen A. Smith the way they were. I think he's good to be growing his YouTube channel because he's going to need it, because I think people are going to be dealing with him at arm's length after this one. I don't think you called a league office to try to get an explanation. And we understand that you have your clout, but to feel like you can call the league office and see why this guy can't get suspended, which basically means you want them to be looking at suspending him next time. For all of y'all who follow the NBA playoffs, I think that's exactly why Bobby Portis got kicked out. When Stephen A made that statement, now they got to start kicking people out. And it's the playoffs. We want to see the guys on the floor, man. Give them double technicals and stuff like that. But we don't want to see these guys losing out on playing games, especially in the playoffs, man. Y'all get down in the comment section. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something, man? Do me a favor, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications, man. And until next time, we gonna holler.